Hey guys, Jordy here with FixMyCabinet.com. Today I'm going to show you how to replace a water-damaged sink cabinet bottom. Alright, we're working with a Formica sink cabinet today, but these tips will apply to various styles of cabinetry. What you want to do is remove the cabinet doors. Now that's one ugly sink cabinet. There's a couple of different methods that I've used for replacing sink cabinet bottoms. Now today we're going to take this bottom completely out of this cabinet. But sometimes because of the construction of the sink cabinets, what I have to do is actually make a cut only about an inch or two back from the front edge and then down the sides of the cabinet and also along the back. And what you're actually doing is cutting out the entire center area of the sink cabinet, and then you fabricate a sink bottom that notches around the face frame and has a finished edge on the front, and you just rest it on top of the framed area that you cut out. You just make sure you clean out underneath before you put your new bottom in. Okay, we really have to pay attention to how our cabinet is fabricated. Now, looking at this, there's no seam in the plastic laminate. That means it was put on in one piece. So whenever I go to peel this bottom edge off, I'm going to have to save it to put it on my new sink cabinet bottom. I want to make my cut from left to right, and I'll tell you why. Because this face frame actually butts to the cabinet bottom. It doesn't run all the way through this way. I can tell that by just running my finger underneath. Okay, so the first task is going to be removing the strip along the bottom of the cabinet so that you can reuse that. Now, if you have a center stile in your cabinet, you may have to cut that center stile out completely, and then you can reinstall that with some metal L brackets after you finish replacing the cabinet bottom. Once the laminate strip has been removed off of the cabinet bottom, the next thing that you're going to want to do is take a saber saw or a jigsaw and make a cut that goes right down the center of the old sink cabinet bottom. This way you'll be able to remove the two pieces without having to fight one big piece trying to pull it out around the plumbing. Now you just need to get you a pair of electrical diagonal cutters. Once you get the bottom removed, grab a hold of the staples and wiggle them back and forth until they break off. You don't need to cut them off, but if you wiggle them back and forth, they'll actually break off a little bit inside of the cabinet side, and they won't interfere with your new sink cabinet bottom. Okay, so once you get your cabinet bottom removed, you're going to want to spray some Clorox underneath there. Get it cleaned up really good. Kill all that mildew that's been growing underneath your cabinet bottom. Now you'll need to install support struts that run from the back of the inside of the toe board to the wall. Now you can fasten these by screwing them into the sides of the cabinet, and you can use L brackets to fasten the middle one to the toe front piece and the back wall. So once you get your struts installed, put your new sink cabinet on top, reattach the finished edge that you took off of the front, reinstall the center stile. If you had a center stile, you can do that using L brackets. Fasten the sink cabinet bottom in place using finish nails. Clean everything up really good, and then put a good bead of caulking around the sides and the back of your new sink cabinet bottom. I'm Jordy Cristo. Visit Fix My Cabinet, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and have a great day.